Hi, it's Mrs. B again. I am back on day 35 of my 90-day carnivore challenge. I am still feeling so good. I actually slept better last night. I had some of the back and hip pain, but for the most part, I didn't. It was good. I really had a good night's sleep, so I'm pleased over that. I haven't really been up walking around a whole lot today because I have been working, and I decided to go ahead and take a break and record this video. I have a few things I want to talk about today, just like yesterday, and as you can probably tell by what I have in the background, today is going to be a little bit about eggs, but mostly about butter. How many times have we heard that eggs and butter are bad for you? We've been told to only eat the egg whites if we're going to eat eggs. I remember when they said butter was really bad for you and to only eat margarine. I'll be honest. We have eaten margarine for a long, long time. I'm back to eating butter, and I don't intend to have margarine in my house. I have heard through the years how many chemicals it is and how it's like one chemical, one something away from being plastic. So I don't want butter. I don't want margarine in our house to be tempted to be used anymore. Now, eggs. I have put a link, or I'm going to put a link in the description. I'm going to put several links. Let me look. I wrote them down today so I know what I was talking about. I am going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 links in my description, and they're mostly about butter. And one is about eggs and butter. So one is by Dr. Berg. If you haven't listened to him, he's very informative. Now, I don't think he agrees a lot with the carnivore challenge or way of eating, but he definitely does agree with the keto, from what I understand. And he's very informative. He gives you lots of information. And then I'm going to put one on there from Dr. KenDBerry. And it is butter versus margarine. Finally, the truth. And he just explains more of what I just said about being told that margarine was good for us and butter was bad. Well, he explains in more detail why the margarine is bad and why the butter is good. So check that out. And then I also have the last 3 are from, I cannot pronounce her last name, but it's 5 Minute Body. I think I put a link to her yesterday on my video. Rena, and I'm not even going to try to say her last name because I would butcher it. But it's just the 5 Minute Body, and she's from Australia. I love to watch her. She's energetic, and I just like to watch her. And the one thing I'm going to put on about her is, or her link is why butter is the #1 carnivore food for your brain health and weight loss. And then the other 2 that I'm putting on from her are just little shorts. And one is high-fat carnivore cures for fatigue and easy brown butter bites. I know I told you not long ago that I ate too much butter at one time, and I mean, I just could not go back to butter. Well, I finally did a few days ago, and it's okay. I'm not eating as much at one time as I did. But I am thinking of trying these brown butter bites. Now, her and that fat, 5-minute body lady, Rena, her and another woman are discussing in one of the videos how important the butter is for the fatigue and stuff. So I've not really had a lot of fatigue. I haven't had a lot of hunger, but I do know that the butter helped immensely with me not being hungry. I was able to fast the full 23 hours without having any hunger issues. So, let me look here. Another thing I'm always curious about and am looking forward to my blood work to know if it's made a difference, excuse me, is how eating this much fat, the eggs and the butter and fat, might raise my cholesterol. Well, Dr. Berg, on his video of eat eggs and butter and lower your cholesterol, I think I just said eat eggs and butter, but it's and lower your cholesterol. Excuse me. Finishing off my black coffee this morning. Ready to go to water. I'm ready to go to water. Yeah, I'm very curious. Now, if you watch enough of the videos from these doctors that do recommend the keto or the carnivore way of life, you will see that they disagree about the cholesterol being worse, or even if it gets high, the LDL, that is not really what you go by. Now, I may have that wrong, so don't hold me to it. Be sure and check out their videos to see what they are saying. I think I told you yesterday there was an article saying there was some study, I think it was some university in Florida, saying that the keto diet was bad for your heart. Well, there's a lot of people on the keto diet and lots of people doing carnivore that are not having problems and are having wonderful results. So that's what I'm looking for. I do take medication for high blood pressure and for cholesterol. We'll talk about the blood pressure in a minute, but the high cholesterol, well, Dr. Berg is talking about all these natural things that if you're worried about your cholesterol, these natural things you can take that basically mimic a statin. I would much rather be on a natural something than be taking a statin. So I'm going to be looking really deep into that because, to be honest, as I told you yesterday, I am not real crazy about taking all this medication. I don't take that much, but I take enough. And, they also give you one medication on top of another, and, thankfully, my doctor does have me, all of my doctors have me bring in my medication so they can look at it, at least know what I'm taking. And I have asked in the past, well, will taking this affect any of the other medications that I already take? And I always get the answer of no. But do they know? Do they really know? They have pharmaceutical representatives come to their offices all the time. And what are they doing? They're pushing their pharmaceuticals. And I worry, or don't worry, but I wonder about how much those doctors may or may not push a certain medication on their patients. Just like Dr. Berry was saying yesterday in the video I put a link to in my video, he was saying that the American Heart Association, I think that's right, they have one standard, and then I think it's American Family Doctors Association, that I could have those names wrong, but they have different standards than the American Heart Association. And Dr. Berry was saying that for example, blood pressure, that normal has always been, for many, 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 many years, if your blood pressure is over 140/90, yes, then you should be on, probably, if it's consistently that way, you probably should be on some type of blood pressure medication to control that. But if it is under 140/90, then you shouldn't. So my blood pressure at one time ran 140/90. Now, with my family history, I do believe that is why they put me on blood pressure medicine. And I will admit, the blood pressure medicine I take, it works great. It keeps my blood pressure down. I forgot to take it. I'll take it here in a little bit. I'm trying to keep a record of it. You're supposed to take it, and he tells you how he wants you to sit, and he wants it on a bare arm and all this, on the correct way to take your blood pressure. And he said to take it, to be relaxed and calm. You want to be real calm for about 10 to 15 minutes before you take it, and you'll get a true reading. I'm sure it depends on the type of blood pressure cup. Don't use the wrist one, use the one that goes around your arm, and he recommends one you can get from Amazon. We have one that goes around your arms. I'm not real sure if it's a good one or not. I think it is, but we'll see. And then take it again 12 hours later, and to do this for at least 7 days, and keep record of it, and that will give you an accurate. Oh, and then you take all of that and divide it, get an average, and whatever that average is your normal blood pressure. Now, of course, that is probably if you're not taking a medication and all that. I'm going to do it with taking the medication. I would love to get off of it, but if I could take something natural to help with my cholesterol and my blood pressure, I want to do that. I would much rather have nature taking care of me than a chemist or a pharmaceutical company. I want to get away from it. I want to be more natural. Now, I'm very thankful for the good that a lot of medications do people. I'm not totally against medications in the right circumstance, but I do believe if we could do something natural, I just think it's better. But that's just me. Not everybody's going to agree with me. So anyway, back to I think it was the cholesterol. Well, it's also blood pressure, but cholesterol mostly. Dr. Berg says that eating eggs and butter, grass-fed butter, grass-fed, I think that's right, is actually good for your blood pressure, your cholesterol. So I am going to pursue that a little more than I have. I haven't been eating a lot of eggs. Eggs don't fill me up. I get hungry. So I'm going to eat eggs, but I'm going to have them with beef or with chicken, something, fish. So I will be eating more eggs. And I have found a local source to get fresh eggs. Now, I don't know if they need to be, they eat seed. I don't know what they feed the chickens, but we'll see. Get that figured out. Okay. That was that. And then I already mentioned the difference in the margarine and the butter. And then we'll talk about why butter is the number one carnivore food for your brain health and weight loss. I find that very interesting. I don't know enough about it. I do believe from my own experience that eating more fats and butter, this might be too much information, but it makes life a little smoother, if you know what I mean. I have had problems through the years, too much information, I know, but with constipation. As long as I get enough fats and butter, I do not have any problems at all. I don't. It's just normal, and that is abnormal for me. So I'm very pleased with that. And I know I had mentioned earlier that on my 3rd week, I had problems with constipation. And it lasted about a week, and then it smoothed itself out. It took care of itself. And I was very happy about that. So I am also going to learn to make these little butter bites that the 5-minute body lady, Rena, tells us how to make it. I'm putting that short in here because she gives you the directions on how to do it. And I'm going to try that. It's just the thought of just eating a little pat of butter does not thrill me at all. I know the steak and butter girl, she acts like she can just eat bites of butter, and I'm like, no. It's good if I can put it on some meat or something. Then I like it because it gives more flavor and it gives more moisture to the meat that I'm eating. So I like that. So that's what I intend to do. But I'm going to try. I am going to try the brown butter bites. I don't know. But check it out. And if you try it, let me know what you think. As you notice, I had to take the screen off, the scene off from behind me. I was trying to show you something and it would not work. I've recorded this twice. So I'm going to try to edit this and add it to the end of my other video. What I want to talk to you about, and it's just for fun, just a fun thing. My daughter and one of my daughters and one of my daughter-in-laws both have small businesses, and I'm just wanting to kind of promote them and support them. So I am going to talk to you a little bit, first of all, about my jewelry. If you like this jewelry, it is called Paparazzi, which you've probably heard about it. You may not. And I just love it. I was surprised at the quality of it. It's nice. It's It's costume jewelry, but it doesn't feel like costume jewelry. Of all the things that I've gotten, none of them have felt like that. But this is what it looks like. This little necklace that I have on, and I'll show you up close. It's kind of like the stones in there are kind of like what do you call it? Turquoise, with all that in the stone itself. And then I love these little designs, you know, in the pewter. I don't know why I do, but I love this. This is just one of them I like. And I don't wear browns a lot, but the shirt is black with brown, and I thought this would be the perfect necklace to wear with it. I think I made it a little looser that time, but I think that looks pretty good. I like that. Oh, and also there's matching earrings. You know, they're just one of those little stones with some of the pewter around it. And then, of course, I also have the ring to go with it. I don't think I have a bracelet. I didn't put it on. If I did, my hair looks terrible. Sorry. The earrings and the necklace were $5 for the set. I think maybe $5 for this ring. I don't remember. But as my daughter-in-law, her name's Lisa, as she says, you spend $5 on it, you're not going to be terribly upset if something happens to it. And you know what? Another thing. I turn green with real cheap jewelry. I don't turn green. My finger doesn't turn green. My neck doesn't turn green. My ears don't turn green from wearing this jewelry. So it's really nice, and it's really inexpensive. And she has little Facebook lives and shows jewelry. You know, she also has a Facebook page you can just go to and look. And then, of course, she has her own personal website you can go to. But I'm just going to link the Facebook page down in the comments. I mean, in the description, so you can go directly to her Facebook page. Now, I have decided that if 5 people will go to her page and join the page, it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to buy anything. I just want you to look at it, okay? If there's 5 of you will go and join her Facebook page, tell her that her mother-in-law sent you. You can say Mrs. B from YouTube sent you. You can say Brenda, your mother-in-law, Brenda Glassey sent you. But as long as I know that that she knows that I sent you through this channel, and there's 5 of you, I'm going to do a drawing of those 5 people, and I'm going to send you some jewelry. It'll be new. It won't be any of mine. I will just get some new and send it to you. We'll work out the details about how to get it to you then. But it's fun. It's inexpensive and it's cute. I get compliments on it all the time. So go look at her stuff. But it doesn't cost you nothing to look. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was my fingernails. Let me see. Can you see them? I think you can see them better in this video than the other one. You know, when I had the green screen and a different background, they all disappeared. The only thing that showed was me, and if I put them up there, they just disappeared. And the same thing with the jewelry. So that's why you have my sewing room back here again. But I still wanted to add it to this video, to the end of this video, so that you could, I could get you to go look at her Facebook page. But anyway, this is the nails I'm talking about. My daughter, her name is Starla. She has Color Street nails. She sells Color Street nails, and I just want to help them. Yeah, just get them a few more people to come look at what they got. Now, I don't expect this one to be very big because not a lot of people look at the Carnivore Challenge on this channel. Even though we have over 1,000 subscribers on the whole channel, very few come to the Carnivore Challenge. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But anyway, this is how the Color Street comes in a little envelope. I'm trying to figure out how to get both of me and the Color Street to show. I'm not very smart. Sorry, can't figure it out. Okay, there we go. So they're different colors. You can pick what you want. You know, one of these is a shiny, sparkly one, and one is a solid. Those are just some colors. There's all kinds of colors. And then these are overlays that are fun. That's a zebra. That's a cow. I didn't think I'd like the cow. When I put it on, I love the cow. Plaid. Those are just polka dots. And that is leopard. There's all kinds. These are just a few that I got. And these are clear except for where the little markings are. So when you put those over a different color, it just changes everything. It is so cute. So cute. Anyway, that's Color Street. It's real nail polish. It lasts. My last set I had on a month. That's really too long because my nails grew out too much. But I'm going to start changing them more often so I can show you and show you things I do. I have some for St. Patrick's Day coming up. Here's a couple. They're green, little green things. And I think I have some shamrocks. I'm not sure. Anyway, they're fun. I'm going to put her link in the bottom. It's called Starla's Heavenly Nails on Facebook. Tell her mom sent you from YouTube, or however you want to word it is fine. And if 5 of you go to her Facebook page, then I will have a drawing from those 5, and whoever wins the drawing, I will send a set of nails to. Just for fun. I want to have some fun, and that's the only reason I'm doing this, for fun and to support them, and kind of change this up just a little bit. I know I get kind of boring, and I don't mean to be that way. I love to laugh, and we haven't been doing a lot of that. So that's about it, except I want to tell you what one of my clients did yesterday. She showed up to pick up some of her stuff, and she says, "Did you know that life is like a beaver colony?" I said, "Oh." She says, "One damn thing after another." I thought it was funny. I don't usually talk like that, but we are talking about a beaver dam, right? Right. Come back and see me. Like, subscribe, comment. Oh, yeah, on the comments. If there's a video you want me to react to or to look at, put a link in the comments. If there's a product you want me to try and give you my opinion of, put a link in the comment. Bye-bye.